That three's gonna drop there for Ishizaki. He can hit that. That's in his arsenal. Two-point lead once again by Ryukyu. Mavunga launches a three. That's short. Nice recovery here by the boys in white. Mavunga. They have not yet tried to go to Josh Smith once again. You've got such an asset inside and you're not taking advantage. Foul will be called to Matsuaki. That's going to be the first team foul on Toyama. Watch it there. There's clear grab. Two-point lead enjoyed by Ryukyu. Looking for more. There is the gentleman we were talking about, Tomokazu Abe, the veteran, 35-year-old, standing 5'11". Fantasista. Wanting to try to dazzle the crowd here, but he leaves it to Evans. Evans with a jumper. There's going to be a violation. That's not going to count. That's going to be turnover number 4 already for the Golden Kings, matching their 4 turnovers of the entire game yesterday. Checking in now is Masashi Joho. Abe came in and gave them quality minutes yesterday. Can he do the same here today? Mavunga, 3, short. Second time he's come up short. That might be fatigue trying to set in there. Starting to set in. Fantasista. Mavunga thought of chasing that down, thought otherwise. Imamura back. Imamura shaking, baking, throwing it up and missing. Smith with the rebound. Mavunga pushes it forward. Matsuaki, will he attack? There's a double. And he issues out another poor pass. So many sloppy plays from the guards here of Toyama. Mavunga with the rebound. Trying to install some sense of order. Brings it down himself. Let's see, they try to go to Josh Smith here. They should. Finally they do. Smith gets denied though. Evans in the open court. Difficult to stop. Abe with the foul. It's going to be Abe's first, second team foul for Toyama. Both these teams have really not been able to score in the last minute and a half. Tashiro will check back in here for the Golden Kings. Together with Kishimoto. That was the backcourt tandem to start things off here this afternoon. Tashiro gets into the paint, kicks it out. Maki's also back. So we essentially have the starting 5 except for Yuki Mitsuhara. Mitsuhara's in there to bang bodies with Josh Smith. Mavunga all the way. Nice incursion there. And a timeout will be called by Coach Hiroki Fujita as he sees his team tied with Toyama at the moment at 31 apiece. Back to the action here at the Okinawa Arena. We're tied at 31. This is game number 2 between the Ryukyu Golden Kings and the Toyama Grouses. With a win here, the Golden Kings move on to the semifinals. And Tashiro trying to help them get there. 2-point lead once again for the hosts. Tashiro now with 7 points. Abe. Matsuaki. Back inside to Mavunga. Mavunga will bring it out. They should try to just pound it inside, and there you can see Josh Smith cannot be stopped there by big boy Mitsuhara. We're tied at 33 once again. Third deadlock of this game number 2. An all-important affair, especially for Toyama. They lose, their season is done. That's going to be the 13th foul here for Toyama. And the second personal of Matsuaki. Checking in now is Takeshi Mito. First entry there for another veteran, 35-year-old. So they've got 2 veterans in there, Mito and Abe. Let's see what leadership they can bring. Maki tries to go inside. Cooley thought he was fouled, just put it up. Missed everything. Mavunga. Mavunga attacks. Gets up to drop. That's going to bring us to an official timeout here. 4:39 remaining before the halftime break. It's a 2-point lead enjoyed by Toyama. Four and a half minutes remaining here at the Okinawa Arena. 2-point lead enjoyed by the Toyama Grouses. The visiting squad desperately fighting for their playoff lives. Kishimoto to the wing. Big boy Mitsuhara misfires on that one. Mitsuhara has hit a couple of that during the season. Mavunga stopped by Tashiro. Abe calling out the play. Abe's got to go for this one, and does. Floater's going to be short. Much better showing by Toyama here. Got a 2-point lead. Short there, not 3. Trying to conserve energy. They go inside Matsuaki. Against 4 defenders, will eventually lose it. It's going to stay on this end though. Coming off Kishimoto's foot. Coach Fujita wants more scoring. That's why he sent Evans in. A timeout will be called. We'll be back with more playoff action here in the B-League in just a bit. The Toyama Grouses hanging tough here at the Okinawa Arena. They're embattled. No Richard Solomon. No Kosuke Hashimoto. But they now lead by 2, entering the final 3.5 of the first half. But Evans is going to take this one away. Chance to tie things up or take the lead with a 3. They have led most of this match. Evans from 16 feet. Too strong. It's going to fall to Jack Cooley though. Those 50-50 balls have got to go the way of Toyama if they want to have any chance of winning. Basket and one there. That's going to be the second foul of Julian Mavunga. You see, that particular instance would not have happened because Toyama would have been on the offensive end already if they just were able to get control of that defensive board. Now Mavunga picks up a second personal, and we're tied at 35. Those are the small plays that Toyama's got to be able to convert. For the Golden Kings, they have a margin of error. They do have a full complement of players. Not to mention the fact that they're up by 1 during this best of 3. And to mention the fact that they are playing at home. Smith to Mavunga. Will Mavunga try to answer back? Does! Gets away from Evans there. Seesaw affair again. Evans asking for a clear out. Puts up that floater. Will miss though. Aggressive play. Josh Smith just put his hands up and came up with the stop. Uto with the kick out. Abe for 3. Misfires. We badly need those outside shots to go down, especially on the break. Cooley asking for it. Let's see if he tries to get it. 2-man game. Kishimoto almost lost it. Evans back to Kishimoto. Shot clock at 3. Kishimoto realizes it, forces it up, will miss. Once again, there are those 50-50 balls. Evans always around the basket. And the lead is back up to Ryukyu. Already 2 plays. You can see, not taking advantage. Here's Abe. Still got some playing years ahead of him. And with a heady play such as that one, he definitely will be re-signed for next year. Evans once again. He's hit back-to-back baskets. Tashiro to the side. Maki brings it closer, will miss. Good save there from Abe. That might have been 3. 50-50 balls not able to get. Uto was free for a moment and issues a sorry pass. Evans inside and Maki delivers. Just miscue after miscue after miscue. And the Golden Kings have taken advantage. They're up 40-39. Under a minute remaining here in the first half. We're coming to you from the Okinawa Arena. Anthony Suntay for B-League Play of Action this Sunday afternoon. Long three-pointer. Trying to bank that one. Doesn't work. Evans on the break. Evans kicks it out. Easy three. No, in and out. That would have been big for Imamura. Fraction of a second difference from the game clock and the shot clock. And Toyama definitely will be going for the last one here. Ryukyu still with fouls to give. 3. Yes! Big 3 there from Maeta. And the Grouses have come here to play at the home of the Ryukyu Golden Kings, saying despite the fact that we're undermanned, despite the fact that we're down 1-0, we will fight till the very end. And they lead by 2, 42-40 at the halftime break. And welcome to game number 2 here between the Ryukyu Golden Kings and the Toyama Grouses. Yesterday, it was a resounding victory for Ryukyu, winning it 92-75. But here, playing for their playoff lives are the Grouses. They need to win here in order to force an all-deciding game number 3 tomorrow afternoon. Will it happen? We'll find out. 2 more quarters will decide the outcome of this one. But Josh Smith getting his 2 inside. So far, both imports, Julian Mavunga and Josh Smith, as expected, played the entire 20 minutes. Mavunga finishing with 16 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. On his way to another close triple-double. Josh Smith, though, with 10 points, 6 boards. The big question is, how long can they sustain this? First period was all tied at 26 apiece. And it was another nip and tuck affair in the second period. Nice shot there, coming from Mito off the bench. They've gotten some unlikely scoring. Ishizaki there hitting that 3. Mavunga, as expected, staying aggressive. They've got to watch their fouls, though. That is the main thing. Because defensively, you can see here Mavunga there as he picks up a foul. Was really trying to stay away more than anything else. Mavunga answers right back, though, on the other end with some English off that glass. Looking at the rebounding from both these squads, just about even. +1 here for Toyama at 17-16. Assists, it's +2 for the Golden Kings at 10-8. But the big number are the steals. 10 steals for the Golden Kings in the first half alone, as compared to just 2 for Toyama. Turnover story, 11 turnovers for Toyama and 6 here for the Golden Kings, as you can see there on your screens. (42% 2-point shooting, as compared to 77% for the Toyama Grouses. Though you can see the Golden Kings took a whole lot more shots, because they did have a lot of second chance opportunities with offensive rebounds. Free throws, no difference there, really. 20 and 26, those are the points in the paint. So Toyama trying to pound it inside. They do have the advantage there because of Josh Smith. But if you ask me, the real figures that really are telling are the turnovers. 11 turnovers for Toyama, just 6 for the Golden Kings. This head-to-head matchup between Tashiro and Uto. Tashiro's got the upper hand. Going back to the numbers, can't believe the Golden Kings have 10 steals already. That's got to be some sort of a record for a half. Second half coming your way here at the Okinawa Arena. Anthony Sutai with the call. Glad you're joining us. If the Ryukyu Golden Kings win this one, they book for themselves a spot in the semifinals, which will be happening next weekend. If Toyama somehow pulls the rug out from under the Golden Kings here, we will have an all-deciding game number 3 tomorrow, Monday. Josh Smith there, trying to get as much rest as he possibly can. He's going to be going full steam ahead here in the next 2 quarters once again, together with Julian Mavunga. They played 40 minutes yesterday and expect them to do the same here today. Numbers for Josh Smith yesterday: 21 points, 17 rebounds. Mavunga had 22 points, 9 rebounds, and 8 assists. And those two might have to not just duplicate those numbers, but come up with an even better showing if they want to have any chance of victory here today. Checking the numbers once again. Mavunga with 16 today. 10 points for Josh Smith. But it's a 2-point lead enjoyed by Toyama. As always, Jack Cooley blowing a kiss right before the start of every half. There's Tashiro on your screens. He did quite well, together with that youngster Hayato Maki. Same starting five for the Ryukyu Golden Kings. Trying to go inside. That's a good play. Taking advantage of the height mismatch there. Maeta over Kishimoto. Maeta standing 6'2". Kishimoto standing 5'10". Let's see if they try to take advantage of that once again. Josh Smith on the outside. Maeta will give it up. They don't want to go to Josh Smith inside because they've got this mismatch here. Kishimoto, 17-foot jumper, will miss. Josh Smith was there. He will misfire. The third attempt will go down. It's now a 4-point lead here for Toyama, their biggest lead of the contest. Jack Cooley, he's been quiet. He's only had 6 points, though he does have 10 rebounds. Floater not going to work. Another rebound here for Smith. Quickly, a minute gone here in the third. Okada turning the corner. Okada all the way through. Yes, it's going to drop. And it's a 6-point lead here for Toyama at 46-40. Will we see the impossible happen here? This is going to be a monumental upset. But again, just like we questioned yesterday, can this be sustained by Toyama for 4 quarters? Good defense. Okada coming up big there, using his entire 6'3" frame. Not to mention he's got good hops. 3.7 seconds remain. More than enough time. Evans launches a 3. Bang! That cuts the lead in half. Just like that, with one shot. Evans now with 11 points. He's in double digits. Okada with a jumper. Basket and one. That's going to be a foul there on Hayato Maki. Coaches always remind their players, do not foul a jump shooter. Well, there's a foul there from Maki against his compatriot on the youth team. Okada knocks that down. Yuta Okada now heating up. That's going to really help their cause. He's got 7 points. Lead is back up to 6. That's good defense once again, put up there by Okada. Just so much defensive pressure. Tashiro went down, picked it up, but unfortunately he came into contact with the sideline. Watch it here. That's a good call. He picked it up, and right when he picked it up, it hit the line. Toyama Grouses playing like there's no tomorrow. Well, there is no tomorrow for them. If they come up with a loss here, it's goodbye to the season for good. They go to Mavunga now. Quickly gives it up. Uto to Okada. Okada must be feeling it. We're now up against Evans. Steps back, puts up a 3. That's a long 2, they say. Getting now scoring from some unlikely sources. No Kosuke Hashimoto, no more Richard Solomon. So the rest have to step up, and it seems like they are. It's 51-43 now. Cooley puts it up, will miss. Cooley's really have a hard time against Josh Smith. Josh Smith is a handful inside. Foul is going to be called there on Imamura. Maybe after the big win by Ryukyu yesterday, they got a false sense of security. They won yesterday quite handily, 92-75. 7:13 remaining here in the third. And it's an 8-point deficit staring at the face of Ryukyu here. And the fans have been silenced. They're surprised. They know that Toyama is not here with a full complement of players. It's tapped out. Again, second servings. This is a good time out here for Coach Fujita. He needs to talk to his troops because it seems like they thought Toyama is going to hand this to them on a silver platter. That is not the case. Yuta Okada has caught fire here in the third. Even attacking an import such as Evans. Almost got that to drop. Extra tap there from Smith. It lands to Okada and he puts it home. Not the start that the fans here at Okinawa were expecting from their Ryukyu Golden Kings. As they enter the second half, their squad was down by 2. Now they're down by 10. There's another steal. All the way home. Not going to drop there from Maeta, but he's going to head to the line for 2 free throws. Sloppy play from the Golden Kings to start off the third period. And it didn't seem like that timeout from Coach Hiroki Fujita woke them up. Going straight to the hoop there was Maeta. You're going to have to make these free throws, and Maeta does in that first. Satoru Maeta, standing 6'2", was the Rookie of the Year in 2019-2020. He's going to need to deliver here. Will he deliver 2 free throws? And the lead is at 12. 6:40 remaining here in the third. A lot of time remaining, but it seems like the Ryukyu Golden Kings are sleepwalking through this one. At least in the third canto. Will they finally wake up? Look at that pass behind. Fantasista will get denied there. Cooley forces it up. That's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation, which is going to be a turnover. What adjustments can Coach Fujita do? Well, he's going to send in Kim Tilly. Just mixing it up a little bit. That little shuffle just might help his squad. Josh Smith on the outside. Josh Smith is an excellent passer, and he showed it there. Moving without the ball once again is Okada. Okada now with 13 points. Oh, look now, but the lead is at 14. Is that going to go the other way? Yes, it will. What has happened to the Ryukyu Golden Kings here? After an exceptional game yesterday by Imamura with 27 points, he's really struggled here today. Imamura just with 5 points to go with 2 assists. Uto calling the shots. Gives it up to Mavunga. Inside to Smith. That ball, I think, should be going to the Golden Kings. Josh Smith, though, felt he was fouled. They're going to deny the pass, but they'll still get it to Smith. Smith's going to try to force the issue. Cross-court pass. Smith's got to get out of the lane. Dipsy-do move works for Uto. And it's a 16-point lead here by Toyama at 59-43. Kishimoto says enough is enough. Takes it straight to the basket there. He just needed to stop the bleeding. Look at this excellent move. Got just the right spin on that shot. We're reaching the halfway point of the third period, which has belonged to the Toyama Grouses here. Quarter scoring at this point, including that shot from Kishimoto, only 4 points for the Golden Kings. And almost 5 minutes have been played here. That's a combination of tough defense and also some lackluster offensive patterns. That's your first basket in a while. Okada safely to Mavunga. Back to Okada. Okada stops, pops, and hits! Okada really owns his third period. 62-45. That's not gonna drop. Okada picks it up. Okada might just launch another three here. I wouldn't be surprised. This could be a heat check. He's feeling it. Puts up another three. That would have been a huge dagger. After that heat check, let's see if he tries to get somebody else involved. He's got to get Josh Smith involved in the offense. Tilly for three. Back rims that one. Mavunga with the rebound. They're going to walk it up. 4 minutes and change here in the third. Mavunga. No look pass. Over to Smith. Nobody expected that pass except for Smith. He just plucked that out of the air. Watch it here. Evans is going to pick up a personal. The Golden Kings in the penalty already. Tashiro will check back in. They need some of his leadership. Not to mention his outside sniping and tough defense. Smith rattles in the first. Quite a number of Toyama fans here inside the Okinawa Arena. Smith misfires on that one. Can they get some offense? Only 5 points to show for the Golden Kings. They rattle that one through. That just might open the floodgates. That's Tashiro. Fresh off the bench. Smith. Lead pass inside. That's 2 free throws off that foul from Kishimoto. He can't believe it. Tries to talk to the referee. Says no, there was no foul. It would be nice to see that again. Here we've got the opportunity. But Kishimoto might have an argument. He pulled the seat out from under. And that's why the offensive player lost his balance, but the foul will be called by the referees, and we've got Yoshiyuki. No, check that. That's Satoru Maeda. Maeda makes the first. Toyama's got to take advantage of these free throws. They've got to take advantage of the final 3:36 of the third period because Ryukyu already in the penalty. Toyama still with 3 more fouls to give. And they're gambling. That might not be a good foul for Mavunga. And Uto's telling him, let me take the fouls, not you. And Uto's telling him, it doesn't matter whether there was a foul or not. But when you sneak in like that, and he did make body contact there with Kishimoto, he could be called for the foul, and at the same time, without him on the floor, that could really just turn the tide against Toyama. That looks like that should be just a regular foul, not an unsportsmanlike foul. Mavunga is just much stronger than Kishimoto. That's why when he made a swipe at that ball, he did make contact. But should be just a normal foul. But again, it depends on what angle the referees are looking at. Let's see what they say. As expected, just a regular foul. 3:28 remaining. We're in the third. The third period that has literally belonged to Toyama Grouses. They've scored 23 points already while holding the Golden Kings to just 8. Tashiro with the inbound. Let's see if they can try to get Evans involved, especially when Mavunga is on him, such as now. 15-foot line jumper. Money. You want to have Julian Mavunga really working on both ends. So when he gets to the fourth period, he'll be tuckered out. Here's Mavunga. Will he try to answer back? Will try. Gets blocked by Evans. Really picks up the board. Kishimoto asking for help. Swings over to the left side. Now to Tashiro. Tashiro! Too strong. Evans with a tip. Nothing. Evans once again. No. But the ball will stay here with the Golden Kings. Lead is down to 15. It once stood at a high of 18. At 63-45. The veteran checking in again. Takeshi Mito. He's in the pick. Kishimoto back rims that one. That's going to be a poor foul on Kishimoto. More free throws for Okada. He'll gladly take it. That's when you've got to rein it in. You like the aggressiveness of Kishimoto, but not there. Not in that instance. Give it up. He just ran right into Okada. Easy call for the referees. 2 more free throws coming the way of the visiting squad, who have already outscored the Golden Kings by 13 at this point. Could be 14. These are all important free throws for Toyama. They're struggling to get points. These easy points, they've got to take advantage of. Okada will miss both. And the lead stays at 15. Dodging a minor bullet there was Ryukyu. Imamura, yes! Cuts that lead down to 13. As long as they can bring it down to 10 or possibly 8, the Golden Kings will be in a good place. They are playing at home. They do have a complete squad, and they're up against 2 imports that have played the entire match. Mavunga doing the right thing. Attack, attack, attack. He gets denied though. You can see there's no legs on that lift. Kishimoto, Evans! Who's going to get that right back? And the lead has been cut down to 11. Excellent timeout here by Coach Hono. He's got to remind his team We're still ahead. We've got to play smart. And let's see what they do here in the final minute. Look at the elevation of Mavunga. It was hardly there. Kishimoto looking for a big slam by Evans. He will misfire. That's got to be an assist for Kishimoto as he quickly handed it over to Cooley. Watch it again. Doesn't get the assist there. We'll get the assist there. Trying to come up with a good wind-up here to the third period, which they've owned, are the Toyama Grouses. Their lead, with one still at 18, is now just down to 11. Now would be a good time to go to Josh Smith. Matsuaki kicks to the corner. Mavunga. Mavunga inside the paint, carves out space, and knocks it down. Getting the lucky bounce there. Julian Mavunga now with 18 points to go with 5 rebounds and 7 assists. Badly needed basket, despite the fact that they're up by 11. They needed to stop the scoring there. Cooley tried to force the issue. Smith got to that spot first. Tashiro launches. Will miss. Josh Smith with the rebound. And he made sure the referee saw that he got bumped by Evans. That's 2 free throws here for Josh Smith. Watch his rebound. Made sure he really went up there for that one. And he got hammered by Evans. Looks like they're going to review this one for an unsportsmanlike foul. Again, I don't think this is unsportsmanlike because Evans went up to try to grab that rebound. There was no malintent there. He came down though with full force because he was trying to go up there for that rebound as well. Let's see the call. That's not a good sign for them. Oh, there it is. Just a regular foul as expected. For Evans though, that's going to be his 3rd personal foul. So that could be problems. Josh Smith there talking to Evans. It would be nice to listen in to that conversation. Evans will stay on the floor though. Maybe a bit of a gamble here for Coach Fujita. Rolling the dice. He does have Kim Tilio on the bench. Smith misfires on that one. Already 3 missed free throws here in the 3rd period for Toyama. A worried look there on the coach of Coach Hono. On the face of Coach Hono. Why not? This team has got to make these free throws. They want to get as much comfortable an advantage as they can get heading into the 4th period because they know Ryukyu will make a run. 4 missed free throws. And the lead stays at 13. Will those free throw misses come back to haunt Toyama? We'll find out. Long rebound goes to Imamura. Imamura with a jumper. Short. Another rebound there for Josh Smith. Josh Smith saying, I was fouled after I got that rebound. No call. Same appeal being made by Coach Hono Hamaguchi. And it's falling on deaf ears. Let's watch it here. It looks like Evans got a piece of the ball. Okada for three. Bang! It's now a 16-point lead by the Toyama Grouses. Coach Hono wanted a strong finish and they're getting that. What a compliment Okada has been to Josh Smith and Julian Mavunga here today. Rookie of the Year in 2018-2019. That's a big three. Evans staying in, hitting that three there, cutting that lead to just 13 points. That sets up an exciting fourth and final period. It's 70 for the visitors, 57 for the home squad. Yuta Okada with an explosion here. 19 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. And he has helped Toyama build this lead. Can they sustain it though? That is the huge question hovering over Toyama Grouses as we enter the fourth and final period. Good start is what the Kings need, and they get it there from Fantasista. To that medium range jumper and cutting that lead to 11. Okada will pick it up. Just gets it past the timeline. No, they don't. It's going to be a turnover. Tashiro says we got one stop. Let's get one basket here. Tashiro getting it done. They get another basket here. Could be a good time for the timeout for Coach Hono Hamaguchi. Just to wake up his boys. They've got to realize it's now or never. Quick passing. Tashiro. To Imamura. Imamura overshoots. Imamura might have been better served just hitting that jumper from the side. I could have cut it to single digits. Mavunga. Time for him to be even more assertive. That three's gonna rattle out for Matsuwaki. Evans in the open court. Imamura, 3. No. Okada's gonna pick it up. He'll try to force the issue. Matsuaki now will wait for the troops. Smith says, wait for me to get inside. Mavunga, long 3. Maybe not the best of shots. You want to try to establish Josh Smith inside. Evans will try to attack Mavunga, and Mavunga will pick up a foul. That hurried 3 might have been out of exhaustion more than anything else. That's going to be the 4th personal foul on Mavunga. Wow. What a drastic turn of events here. Now Mavunga is going to be hampered defensively. They make the switch. They put him on Tashiro. Fantasista will try to attack. Another medium range shot is knocked through. 4 points here to start things off in the 4th period, and they cut the lead down to 9. They've got to go to Josh Smith here. Not that high up. Smith will have to give it up and get back down inside. Shot clock is at 5. He might not get a shot off. They do, but it's a hurried one. Evans. Lead pass a little bit too far. Uto. Uto now will bring it closer. Now you go to Josh Smith. And that is where he becomes a huge problem. I'm not quite sure why they haven't been going to him in the earlier part of the 4th period. They go to him there, and he makes the defense pay. There's just no way Jack Cooley can stop him. Cooley picks up a foul, and it's an end-one opportunity here for Josh Smith. Timeout will be called. 7:35 remains in this one. Toyama clinging on. The Toyama Grouses desperately trying to hang on to this one. They've got an 11-point lead. Still a lot of time remaining. And Coach Fujita already plotting what his team's got to do next. 2 free throws here for Josh Smith. Once again, we go back to the 2 free throws he missed the last time he was at the free throw line. Not to mention Okada missed 2 as well. So 4 missed free throws in the latter stage of the 3rd period. There's another miss from Josh Smith. He's missed 3. Those free throws just might come back to haunt Toyama as they try to force a game number 3 tomorrow. But the Golden Kings know they can just chip away, chip away, chip away. That's not going to count. He hit the shot clock. But Toyama got the stop there. Uto up against Fantasista. Mavunga. Foul will be called on Fantasista. We got a crowd of 4,074 here today. Most of them cheering for the Ryukyu Golden Kings, and they want a victory so they can end their weekend on a good note. They don't want to come back tomorrow. But for Toyama, they say tomorrow is all we have. Pocket pass, Smith on the line. That's going to be the second personal foul on Jack Cooley. Jack Cooley, entering the fourth period, has had no fouls yet. And one of the main reasons is, aside from him playing tough defense, is the fact that Toyama has really not tried to go exclusively to Josh Smith, when at this stage, with the lead, you go to him. He's missed the last 3 free throws though. Can he make the adjustment? Makes the first. That's going to make the small gathering of Grouses fans happy. Coach Hono saying this game can't end any quicker. The longer it takes, the more chances Ryukyu has to come back. He pulled the string on that one. You could see it. That was going to be short all the way. Evans with 3 personal fouls. Will try to attack. 3 on the way. Bang! Tashiro has been golden here for his squad as they cut the lead down to 9. At this stage, coaches will always tell the players, play to win and don't play not to lose. You can now see on the faces of the Toyama squad, they're becoming a little bit tentative, trying to protect the lead more than trying to build on it. And they must be thinking about those 5 missed free throws. They go inside to Mavunga. That's a great pass. Nothing Evans could do there. He didn't want to give up another foul. He would have been in 4. The same situation as Julian Mavunga. Mavunga will try to challenge. There's a steal. Mavunga, almost a counter steal. Tashiro has really come up big on both ends. What Mavunga should have done once again is push the pace. Again, it looks like they're playing not to lose here. They're just trying to protect this lead. 6 minutes is a whole lot of basketball still to be played. That can be overhauled by the Golden Kings with just a few shots, especially with Imamura there, especially with Evans, and even Jack Cooley inside. They've got to continue to pound it in. Let's see if they look for Josh Smith once again. They go to Uto. Uto, 2-man game. Uto gets away. He took advantage there of the mismatch against Fantasista. And the lead is back up to 13. So far, well-played game. Foul's going to be called on Uto. Toyama's second. He continues to talk to the referee, saying there was no foul. But the foul's been called. And they still have to play defense. But they are up by 13. Kishimoto back in action. Evans. Evans should now attack. He's got Mavunga on him. Gives it up. Fantasista. Short. Evans has got to remain aggressive, especially against Mavunga. Unless the coaching staff has not reminded him that Mavunga has got 4 personal fouls. You get Mavunga out of this game, and you can really make a comeback. Uto bringing it up. Token pressure being shown here by Fantasista. They go to Mavunga. Mavunga trying to make a spin. Falling away, hits. And the lead is back up to 15 as we approach the halfway point. The Toyama Grouses playing like a team that knows there is no tomorrow. With a loss here, they go home, and they go home for good. 5:09 remaining in this one. Almost a steal. Okada gets it. Okada launches a three. And they recover. Uto. No. But a foul's going to be called on Imamura, who just checked in. That's going to bring us to an official timeout. And that's going to give a chance for Coach Fujita and Coach Hono to talk to their respective wards. Looks like we're going to have an exciting finish here from the Okinawa Arena. Stick around. Welcome back to the Okinawa Arena. Will we witness a monumental upset? Well, for the fans of the Toyama Grouses, they're hoping. On the other side, the Ryukyu Golden Kings, coming off that timeout, they were reminding each other there's still enough time. There definitely is still enough time. But Uto on the line, looking to try to increase their lead even further. Knocks that first one down. Lead is now at 16. Mavunga with 22 points, 14 points for Josh Smith, but 19 points for Yuta Okada, who had an explosion in the third period, which helped them erect an 18-point lead, which is now very close to that. Under 5 minutes to play. Fantasista, they've got to rush things. And it's an offensive foul going to be called on Jack Cooley. That's going to be Cooley's third. Things are starting to implode here for the Ryukyu Golden Kings. Kim Tilly's going to check in. And now, if you're Toyama, you give Ryukyu a heavy dose of Josh Smith. 4-4-4 remaining on the clock. Okada gives it up to Uto. Uto now brings it up. Gives it up to the man of the moment here, Yuta Okada. Okada to Mavunga. Alright, they're not going to Josh Smith. Mavunga's going to have to take this one. And he'll be fouled by Kishimoto. Kishimoto just throwing his hands up in the air saying, I was right in front of him. That's the fourth personal foul here on Kishimoto. And now Ryukyu in the penalty once again. 2 free throws for Mavunga. It is now 82-64. Back up to an 18-point lead. It's looking good for the Toyama Grouses. They were not given any chance of winning this ball game. On paper, that is. That's why you don't play the game on a sheet of paper. You play it on the basketball court. And right now, defying the odds are the Toyama Grouses. Kishimoto for three. Too strong. Josh Smith just tapped that out. It was out of his grasp. Now Coach Fujita urging his team to score and score quickly. Three for Imamura, and that's going to be the fifth and final foul of Julian Mavunga. And you see the fans saying goodbye to Mavunga. They're hoping it's goodbye for the final time. At that stage, if you're Julian Mavunga, you don't even go out to challenge. He's done. They're looking up at the widescreen, but in the end, the call sticks. Mavunga's out. It'll be nice to see that again if we can. But 3 free throws now here for Imamura. He can bring this lead down to 15. A whole lot of time still remaining. Mavunga can't believe it. Why challenge? There's a miss from Imamura. A lot of crucial misses from the free throw line from both these squads. Ryukyu needs this one. Now who guards Evans on the other end? And they come back down here. Let's find out the defensive adjustments put up by Coach Hono. Uto try to use some clock, but at the same time they need to score. They've got to go to Smith. Smith trying to make the turn, forces the issue. Defensively for Ryukyu, they need to send the double and send the double quickly. There is no illegal defense here. This is not the NBA. Under FIBA rules, you can actually double team anyone you want at any given time. That's going to be the 4th personal foul here on Dwayne Evans. Smith rattles in the first. It's going to be an emotional finish here for both these squads. Most especially for Toyama, if they're able to come up with a W here. They lost yesterday quite handily, 92-75. But they're up now, 84-66. 3:48 remaining. Who stops Evans though? We'll see who picks him up defensively. For the Toyama Grouses. In that instance, you double team Evans. Foul's going to be called on Okada. They had one more foul to give. The Toyama squad did. Next foul is going to be free throws for the boys in the gold uniform. Kishimoto gets it in. Gets it right back. They should try to look for Imamura or Evans. Imamura puts up a 3. Short. It falls into the hands of Okada. They've got to try to build on this lead, and they do! Basket inside from Maeta. One Rookie of the Year to another. And the lead is now at 20, 86-66. Who would have thought? That's going to be in free throws off that foul from Maeta. A while ago we said Rookie of the Year to Rookie of the Year. Okada, Rookie of the Year in 2018-2019 with a forward pass to Maeta, who was Rookie of the Year 2019-2020. Missed free throw here for Evans. They cannot afford to miss any more free throws, especially being down big. Still, mathematically possible. Evans knocks that down. The lead is still at 19 though. Definitely Toyama will use clock. Back to Uto. They go to Smith. Smith makes a quick move. Smith drops step and scores. And the lead is up to 21. Quick basket there from Evans. But again, Uto will be fouled. Free throws coming up. Kishimoto can't believe it as he stares down Uto, who hit the ground. Stayed down for quite a while. And he's done. I'm not quite sure he realizes it, but he had 4. And now with 5, he hits the showers as well. He might just head straight into the locker room. Very frustrated. Well, he'll sit down, control his emotions. This is looking like a one-ball game here for Toyama. And they're going to force a game number 3 tomorrow. Do join us for that one. Well, they answered the question. Can they sustain their effort for 4 quarters? Yes, it seems like they can, and they will. Which begs the next question. Can they do it again? Can they do it tomorrow? Really, a lot of plot twists. 90 to 69. Another 21-point bulge. Directed here by Toyama. There's another steal. And a foul by Evans, and his day is done. And that's it. This quarterfinal is tied at 1 apiece. Despite the loss of Julian Mavunga, they were not able to take advantage here in the last 4 minutes. Now it's back to the drawing board for Coach Hiroki. Matsuaki is going to make the first. This is well played by not just the import, but the entire squad of Toyama, from top to bottom. Everybody fielded in by Coach Hono has contributed. Matsuaki there with 7 points now. They just got to play this one out. And you've got a very silent crowd here. They didn't expect this one. They were looking for back-to-back victories, but it's not going to happen here at the Okinawa Arena. Another foul. That's going to mean even more free throws. Imamura fouling there, I believe, out of frustration more than anything else. Uto now will head to the line. Uto is one of those players that you love to have on your squad. He's a scrapper. But if you play against someone like Uto, he really gets under your skin. But he's effective. The lead is now at 24. Stays at 24 at 93-69. It's all over, but the final score here. Fantasista knocked down that 3. All they got to do is use up clock. Golden King shouldn't foul here as we enter the twilight zone, the final 2 minutes. Will they try to go to Josh Smith? Now they go to Smith. Smith rattles that one through. And he says, it's time to go to bed. A minute 51 remaining here at the Okinawa Arena. Only a smattering of chants, and why not? Those are the small contingent. That's a small contingent of Toyama Grouses fans that have made their way here to cheer on their squad as they find them up by 23 points at 95-72. They're still huddling. Maybe they don't realize that it's a one-ball game. Already preparing for tomorrow's action. They went to Josh Smith here late, especially without Julian Mavunga, who has fouled out. Smith now has 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 1 assist. Team still talking it over here. For those of you just joining us, yes, Toyama is ahead 95-72. Yes, Toyama is the team without Richard Solomon, who they sent home because he violated team protocols. Yes, they have no Kosuke Hashimoto, their national team member, because he's out with a season-ending injury. And yes, they are looking and will force a game number 2 tomorrow. Smith with the rebound. His 11th. They don't need to score anymore here. Uto to Okada. Okada's got to be the hero here. One of their heroes. Not their main hero. There's Josh Smith once again. Easily puts it through using his size to good measure. He's got 22. Fantasista finds Tilly. Tilly slams it through. Now we're going to have some changes on the floor. It'll be good to get... Well, there he is. Josh Smith is finally given a rest. I'm surprised they kept him in there. They could have brought him out with still 2 minutes remaining in this game. You need him fully rested for tomorrow. As you saw him rocking the baby a while ago. First entry for Yuki Yamaguchi. A big win here for the Toyama Grouses. A still chance of defense from the very game fans at the Okinawa Arena. Well, they got what they wanted. A defensive stop. Problem is, their team just threw it away offensively. The pass behind Maki. Under a minute remaining. Again, looking at the heroes here for Toyama. It starts with Julian Mavunga, who had 23 points. To go with 5 rebounds and 8 assists. Josh Smith, their man in the middle, had 22 points. Came up with 12 rebounds. And then you've got to look at another one of their starters, Rita Okada, with 19 points. 12 points also for Naoki Uto. So 4 of their starters in double digits. Not to mention the fact that Maeta also with 9. Well, the bench players trying to get some action in, trying to get into the scoring act if they could. Matsuaki also contributed offensively with 7. Rounding out the scoring, Mito had 3 and Abe had 2 on a layup. And now it's official. The Toyama Grouses win game number 2 and they force a deciding game number 3 against the Ryukyu Golden Kings. Game number 3, which will happen tomorrow, Monday. We're tied at 1 apiece. Excellent effort from the undermanned Toyama Grouses. They played like men possessed. And they willed their team to victory here this Sunday afternoon. That's our final score, 97-74. Who would have thought? We're going to hear from a few key players here. Julian Mavunga would foul out, but it didn't hurt the team. Who would have thought they'd win and win this big? Only the Grouses fans, only the Grouses themselves knew they had it in them. But they defied the odds and they come away with a victory here at the Okinawa Arena. And it's a somber mood inside, and that's expected. The fans were looking forward to cheering themselves hoarse because they wanted to see their squad safely in the semifinals, but it was not to be, at least not today. They're going to have a chance to talk to their fans, and a real somber moment. Looking at the quarterfinal picture, Utsunomiya Brex up against Sunrocker Shibuya. Utsunomiya winning that one 2-0, and they're safely into the semifinals. This quarterfinal matchup that you're watching, Ryukyu Golden Kings and Toyama, are tied at 1 apiece. Two other quarterfinals are going on. That's Kawasaki Brave Thunders up against Osaka Evesa, and the Chiba Jets up against Seahorses Mikawa. Those were the 8 squads that have made it to postseason play here in the B-League for this season. And here we have Yuta Okada.
勝利おめでとうございます。ありがとうございます。今のお気持ちをお聞かせください。
そうですね、なんとか首の皮一枚つながったなという、明日もあるんでしっかり頑張っていきたいなと思います。
ちょっと私個人的に岡田タイムと呼ばせてもらってるんですけども、今日岡田選手が第3クォーター非常にこうねチームの流れを持ってきたと思うんですけども、あの時の気持ちというか、そういったものを聞かせてもらえたら嬉しいなという思うんですけども、いかがでしたか？
そうです、前半はチームの足を引っ張っていたので、ターンオーバーも2つしてしまいましたし、なんとか切り替えて後半に行こうというハーフタイムの時にベテランの人たちから声をかけられたので。
Well, the first thing Yuta Okada said was he's relieved to have won the match today. And you feel for him. Their backs were against the wall. And he said that he thinks the victory came from the fact that the entire team was able to fight together as one. Yes, they did come together. They played solid basketball, and that really contributed to the victory. And he talked about the fact that the place was amazing. Obviously talking about the Okinawa Arena. Everybody around the league talking about this Okinawa Arena. State of the art. And he said this place was amazing, just like the NBA. And he's happy to play here. And it looked like it. We're showing you some of the highlights of the match earlier. Evans with a steal. Brings it all the way home. Actually, Ryukyu had a good start as Josh Smith gets 2 points there inside. They got off to a 4-0 start. They built a lead of 7 at 18-11. And everybody was looking comfortable, saying, yes, Ryukyu's going to win this one 2-0. Imamura was also hot, picking up from where he left off yesterday. But he cooled off in the second period, though. And even, in fact, this entire second half, he was shackled. It was an exciting first period. First quarter ending in a tie at 26 apiece. Mavunga started out aggressive and ended out aggressive, even when he fouled out. Before Yuta Okada ended the interview, he said, "Tomorrow will be another fierce battle, but I want to make sure we win so that we can move on to the next game." That's going to be a tough task, but if Ryukyu plays the same way they did here today, you can't discount the fact that with Josh Smith and Julian Mavunga, these two imports can lead their team to victory. First half ended 42-40, Toyama with a 2-point lead. We only had 3 ties, the last at 33. And then after they changed ends, all of a sudden, Yuta Okada came up big. A lot of inside incursions. He could not be stopped. And a lot of offensive rebounds as well. And those second chance opportunities really served the Grouse as well. Look at his step back jumper from Okada. He would finish with 19 points. Here's another aggressive move that falls right in his lap. Easily puts that through. Josh Smith allowed his teammates to take on the scoring cudgels. Uto there with an acrobatic shot. Uto would finish with 12. Okada wasn't done. He's got to be that aggressive tomorrow to give his team a chance for victory. Tashiro hits a 3. Mavunga gets denied there. Assist to Cooley. Cooley puts it through, and they were still in the match at that stage. And here, to start out the fourth period, the score was 70-57 rather, and Fantasista hit 2 quick baskets. But suddenly Josh Smith went to work. He said, "I've been saving my energy all throughout the first half. And now, it's time for my burst." Tashiro hit back-to-back threes at one stage to keep them in the game, to keep them within distance. But Uto with a basket once again there inside. Mavunga falling away. They just continued to build their lead from 62-45. We went up to 86-66, and then 88-67 to a high of 93-69. And there, Josh Smith says, they're just too small. They're like babies. Final score, Toyama 97, Golden Kings 74. 2-point distance, as you can see, a scorching 71%, 30 out of 42 shooting for the Grouses, and only 40%, 39.1 to be exact, 18 out of 46 for the Golden Kings. That will not get it done. From 3-point distance, both teams shot about the same, around the 33% mark. A whole lot more free throws for Toyama, and that's expected because they went inside, and they went inside exclusively. They shot 32 free throws, making 22 of them. As we see the top performers for both these squads, Evans with 19 points, Cooley with 14, and there you have Mavunga with 23 points, 12 rebounds here for Josh Smith. And it's a victory here for the visiting Toyama Grouses, and they tie things up at 1 apiece. Looking at the turnover stories, that was big for the Golden Kings. They only had 4 turnovers in game number 1. They had 16 here in game number 2. Points in the paint. As expected, Toyama lording it over there, 52-26. That sets the stage for an exciting game number 3 tomorrow. That does it here for our coverage from the Okinawa Arena as we take a look at the bracket which we talked about earlier. As you take a look at for your respective teams, your favorite teams, only one team has made it safely into the semifinals, and that's Utsunomiya Brex. That does it here for our coverage. in behalf of everybody from the B-League, thanks for joining us. Anthony Sutai with the call. Check in with us tomorrow. Till then, take care. Have a good Sunday ahead. God bless.